The Indian Air Force Rafale and Sukhoi 30 MKI are conducting active war games codenamed Akraman or attack over central India. Meanwhile, Indian Air Force fighter jets took to the skies over Kashmir in a show of strength. Is this in preparation for what's coming?
India will identify, punish every terrorist.
Now the United States has made another offer for the sale of its most advanced stealth fighter jet, the F-35, to India. So should the Indian Air Force buy the 5th generation American fighter jet to eliminate terror hideouts in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir? American Vice President J.D. Vance, during his recent India visit, urged the Modi government to consider acquiring the F-35 jets that would significantly enhance the Indian Air Force's ability to secure the country's airspace and silently retaliate across the border when needed. Apart from making substantial progress on trade negotiations, Vance renewed emphasis on the India-US defense cooperation, which he says will shape the entire 21st century. Referring to India as US's major defense partner, he added, quote, "We want your nation to buy more of our military equipment, which of course we believe is the best in its class. American 5th generation F-35, for example, will enable the Indian Air Force to defend your airspace and protect your people," unquote. During Prime Minister Modi's visit to Washington in February, US President Donald Trump himself made an official offer to India regarding the sale of the famed F-35. President Trump stated, quote, "Starting this year, we will be increasing military sales to India by many billions of dollars. We are also paving the way to ultimately provide India with the F-35 stealth fighters," unquote. Now, back in March, Indian Air Force Chief Air Marshal A.P. Singh revealed that the F-35s were not then under consideration. The situation, though, has drastically evolved after the Kashmir attack, and war clouds are looming on the horizon. Reports suggest the Indian Air Force's immediate goal is to buy or co-manufacture nearly 100 French Rafale fighter jets to boost squadron numbers from the current 31 to close to 40, along with the induction of indigenous Tejas variants. And while the Rafale is a complete air dominance fighter, does India also need 2 to 3 squadrons of a true stealth fighter jet for strikes behind enemy lines? Vance's F-35 proposal comes amid a hot LOC following the Pahalgam Terror attack. There is anger on the streets of Kashmir against Pakistan, with Kashmiris marching with the Indian tricolour and raising anti-Pakistan slogans. In 1947, Kashmir's king Maharaja Hari Singh acceded to India legally, rejecting Pakistan. Even today, entire Jammu and Kashmir is legally and historically Indian territory. Pakistan has no legal claim to Kashmir whatsoever, though some regions remain under illegal Pakistani occupation. In 2025, Kashmiris stand with India and reject the Pakistani attempts to destabilize the region. The need of the hour is to provide our men in uniform the best military hardware money can buy. Shockingly, Islamabad admits it has been harboring terror groups. Pakistan's defense minister told Sky News openly that Islamabad has been nurturing such groups like the LET or JEM for decades now.
We have been doing this dirty work for the United States for about 3 decades.
This vindicates India's stand on Islamabad's state policy. Pahalgam again highlights that while Atmanirbharta is great, our forces also need the best defense equipment against such an extremist regime. This is where the US offer of the F-35 raises an important question. Can India ignore it, especially at a time when Pakistan is preparing to induct Chinese stealth fighters? China already flies over 200 J-20 stealth fighters, and Pakistan is acquiring around 40 J-35 fighters from Beijing within a few years. In contrast, India's 5th generation program, the AMCA, will be ready only by 2035, and the plan to acquire over 100 Rafale will not yield results for another few years. So can an immediate purchase of 2 to 3 squadrons of the F-35 be a game changer for air superiority? The F-35 integrates stealth technology with advanced sensors, networked combat capabilities, and superior situational awareness. Unlike conventional fighter jets, the F-35 can operate undetected at supersonic speeds and deliver precision strikes with minimal exposure to enemy radar systems. Having a weapons payload of 6,000 to 8,000 kilograms, the F-35 is capable of carrying heavy weaponry in its internal weapon bays without compromising its stealth. Militaries of 17 nations, including Australia, Canada, Germany, Israel, South Korea, Singapore, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and the United States, currently operate the F-35s. The stealth fighter has been employed by Israel on multiple occasions to eliminate Iran's S-300 air defense system near capital Tehran, as well as carry out operations inside Gaza, Syria, and even Lebanon. Thus, F-35 jets can easily be used to carry out surgical strikes on terror outfits responsible for the Pahalgam attack, simply because Pakistani air defense systems would not even detect them. An airstrike similar to the 2019 Balakot strike inside Pakistan would become the norm. Both China and Pakistan were rattled when President Trump initially offered the F-35 to Prime Minister Modi. Pakistan even admitted that such a sale would make the Indian Air Force unstoppable. Pakistani Foreign Ministry had said, quote, Pakistan is deeply concerned over the planned transfer of advanced military technologies to India. Such steps accentuate military imbalances in the region and undermine strategic stability, unquote. The F-35A, which is the most suitable due to its land-based operations in India, will have a flyaway cost of approximately $82.5 million per unit. The effective cost, however, will rise to $100 to $110 million if the expenses like training, spare parts, and support equipment are also included. The exorbitant price of the F-35 will severely limit the number of squadrons that India can purchase. However, a limited strategic purchase should be on the table if the need arises. However, I must stress, any foreign jet purchase must not come at the cost of AMCA's development as well as an indigenous engine program. But what do you believe? Should India make an emergency F-35 purchase or fully back the AMCA? In a major boost to naval aviation, India is set to finalize the 63,000 crore deal with France for 26 Rafale marine fighter jets on Monday. The agreement, signed remotely by defense ministers, will be overseen by Defense Secretary Rajesh Kumar Singh and French Ambassador Thierry Mathew. Approved earlier by the Cabinet Committee on Security led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the deal includes 22 carrier-based single-engine Rafale and 4 twin-seat trainers. The delivery will start from 2028-29 and conclude by 2030-132. With MiG-29s nearing retirement, these Rafale jets will strengthen INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant specially in their operations. The Rafale Marine package also includes weapons, simulators, spares, training, and full logistical support. Could the Rafale make India the dominant force in the Indian Ocean region? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button, and subscribe to Inconnect News.